Hello beautiful people and welcome to my channel. It's Trina, your bag and frag hag, and today I'm going to introduce to you a purchase I made about a month ago, secondhand. It's a brand that I'm well familiar with living in Japan, but I have a sneaky suspicion that many of my listeners might not be familiar with this brand. It's Gianni Chiarini, a Florence-based designer who has branches here in Japan, hence my familiarity with the brand. And the one I have here is their secondary line called the Gum line. And I will unbox what I got for you, or for me rather, to share with you now. All right. Let's open it up. Oh, it's in a Puma bag. Don't worry, it's not a sports item, but I do like the Puma bag. Okay, so it looked like I just unboxed it, but actually that was from a little while ago. I have been using this bag non-stop since I unboxed it, and the main reason is, of course, it's rainy season here in Japan. We get 6 weeks of downpour. It's not like the rest of Southeast Asia where you get really hardcore monsoon rains, but it can rain for a few days, and I don't want to be bringing out my fancy bags into that kind of weather. So this bag I bought intentionally for use in this weather, and you know what, I think I could wear it outside that time as well. The quality is really good. I have never owned any other items from Gianni Chiarini, but I have looked at them many times over in the secondhand market for the main line, which is the leather line, and in particular there was this little backpack that I was looking at, but somebody else snatched it and they don't sell them anymore, so I lost out. But I did get one of these, and I have to say, this is probably the least I have ever paid for a handbag. It came to less than 20 US dollars, probably around 1,000. It basically came to 2,000 yen, which is under $20. And it does come with the strap. This is in decent condition, but it is secondhand, so there is some wearing at the end of the handles here. Other than that, it's in fantastic condition. The size of the bag is around the same as a Speedy. A little bit shorter perhaps and a little bit narrower on the side. It's it's a really decent bag, and it holds quite a lot. The only thing that I don't like about it is that the strap that comes with it, which is plenty long, thank you, which goes in here, like a lot of other bags of the same type of model do. I don't like that. I don't think it's flattering to have your straps go from a narrow point on the bag to upward like that. I would prefer it if it went on the outside of the bag. And indeed, I'm not sure if this is for his newer models of the Fourty bag. This is called the Fourty, or if it's for just the smaller versions of the bag, but they do indeed have a clasp at the side of the bag, kind of like that Antigona from Givenchy, that kind of style. It looks much better. This bag is extremely well made, I think. The stitching is not perfect, but the actual PVC materials used are very flexible, and it looks good. And the hardware that's used is all okay as well. And there's not a lot of heavy branding on this bag as well, which I appreciate. I don't like my bags to scream logos, really. There's only some etching of the brand on the zipper pull, and in some of the newer models, I'll show a video up here, you can see that there are major gum branding on the bottom of this bag. I think it's a funky video though, and I believe that they are just starting to create their online presence with this particular brand. I think it's not even part of Gianni Chiarini. They don't even use that branding. Well, yes they do actually. It says Gum Gianni Chiarini Design, but the website for this particular bag, I think it's just a gum-design.com. I'll put all the links below. But I'm very pleased with this bag, and I'm very open to looking for different models of the same brand once again, because I'm pleased. I think they retail for the PVC gum bags probably around 100 euros or so on average. But in general, I think Gianni Chiarini's designs and the leather will go for probably 200-300 euros. You can work that out what that is in the US. That's I'm quoting from Forbes. But yeah, very pleased. And now, normally, as you know, I don't like to get pattern bags because they're hard to work with in your wardrobe. But this is very monochrome, and so is my wardrobe. So if I'm wearing a mixy monochromy design and I have this, it doesn't clash at all. So I've been able to wear this as pretty much everything I own, to be honest, surprisingly. Or maybe not surprisingly. All right, so let's have a look at what I have inside the bag. So one thing is nice, as soon as you open it, look at that. You can open up the snaps on the side that keep it together, which makes the mouth really wide. And that's why this zipper pull is a little bit outside the span of the bag. Very, very clever. Let's see, I've got a couple of bills in here. I have a mask. I have my glasses case and my glasses within it. Umbrella, echo bag for shopping, stevia, perfume. What am I carrying today? Lolita Lampica. Yum. Pawpaw ointment. Can't go anywhere without that. Shouldn't go anywhere without that. Some loose change in my little silicone bag purse. What's this? My favorite lipstick, Odyssey from MAC. Very nice stuff. A couple of Louis Vuitton little key holders. One is for my cards, one is for little odds and ends for listening to my shuffle, for example. There you go. A lip liner of sorts. I think this is from Bite Cosmetics. Drugs from Boots. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Paracetamol. Oh yeah, that'll work. I have the actual strap for the bag. Yeah, I'm just having a look at this, guys. I'm not sure if this is leather or plastic. It's really hard to tell. It doesn't smell particularly leathery, so I'm gonna go with plastic of a very high caliber, but it's pretty nice, as you can see. Yep, I can use it for other bags too, maybe even crossbody. I have my agenda. I have my pochette accessoire, mini pochette accessoire, which I love. And I have a pen, I have a tennis elbow thingy, I have my ink can, which I need for signing documents, Labello from Germany, love this stuff. It's kind of a sister brand of Nivea, I think. This has got a nice raspberry color to it. This is lip gloss, not lip gloss, lip balm. Some hand sanitizer, yes! A tennis ball. What would I have with a tennis ball, you ask? Well, I have a little bit of shoulder pain from hunching over the computer all the time. So I put this against a wall and just go up and down. It helps relieve the tension. And a loose 500 yen coin here. I have my key card to get in the house. And I have some vitamins, of which I should really consume. And that's it. So here's the inside of the bag. It's pretty raw. It's not lined or anything. I don't think I would bother putting an organizer in here. I think it's a light color. I can see everything. And yeah, it's all good. Here's a close-up of the inside label. Nice stitching. And hopefully you can also see how this is rubbed down a little bit. It's the color's gone off here, and that doesn't really bother me so much. Nice looking bag though, no? And of course you have to have your phone, don't you? Oh, and the perfume. Almost forgot the perfume. There you go. So Gianni Chiarini apparently produces over 700,000 bags a year, and a lot of his stuff is exported outside of not only Florence but Italy. And recently, these gum bags have become really popular with the more fashion forward and the more eco-friendly or more ethical. I'm not sure if PVC is more eco-friendly in the long run. I'm not sure. It depends on how it's made and sourced, but definitely not using leather is good for the animals, right? So there's that, and they're pretty trendy bags. I like them, and they're made rather better than the average bag, in my opinion. So I'm very pleased with these, and I would recommend them. I would probably buy them on sale though. Wait for the fashion fad to finish before you hop on the bandwagon. I don't know how much these retail for, but I'm certain it's over $100 US for one of these guys. And they do come in a couple of sizes. I think this is probably his most popular bag for the gum line, but there are a few other models, and I will link to all that stuff, as I said, below afterwards. So that is it for bags today. Now on to Perfume. I'm wearing a fragrance from Laboratory Perfumes. Here it is. It looks kind of like a laboratory bottle, actually, and this one is called TONKA. Now, I blind bought this bottle based on an experience I had smelling another bottle in a clothing boutique, which I really liked, and I can't remember the name of it. So I thought, oh, TONKA, focus, there you go. TONKA is something I love, so I'm sure I'm gonna love this, and I do, but I'm kind of disappointed because to me it's not very TONKA-esque. First of all, it veers very masculine, so I would not recommend this for traditional people, meaning people who like to wear what they perceive as masculine and feminine scents, depending on what your gender is. But this, to me, is like a traditional masculine scent. It's very aftershavy. It does have some tonka in there. I think there's there's a sparkly note there. Maybe it's orange or citrus, but it's not at the top. It's inside. And what else is in here? Probably some vanilla. Definitely some woods of some sort. It's very pleasant and I'm enjoying it, but it's a blind buy. I kind of screwed up. I wouldn't buy this again, but I am enjoying it, and I do think it's a well-blended fragrance. Nothing too original here though. I think you could find this in any designer line. It doesn't stand out as being particularly unique or different, but it smells nice, and definitely I'd love to smell this on a man. I'll just smell myself for the rest of the afternoon. Okay, so that is it. Bag Hag, signing out. Mwah! Signing out. Signing out.